What is going on, everybody? I am back in the Wave server, but wait, I've got a little bit of an announcement for you. This may excite some of you guys, maybe you guys won't even care, but the Wave server is no longer. Now, what I mean is kind of like season 1 of the Wave server is no longer. Like, it obviously is not a YouTube like server. That had ended way back in December on my other channel, but on this channel it was never really a thing. I've just been doing tours and it was still actually a server, just not for recording. Well, we switched worlds. It has become, you know, like a private world for me, but it's completely like, yeah, we don't even use the same seed anymore. But I have a little bit more to tour, and so you will still see tours in the Wave world on this channel for a little while, because there's quite a lot in this world. And today, I am in a single-player world, in the Wave world, so I can't see my deaths. And oh, I still can see my deaths. I didn't realize that. That's kind of interesting. Thought I couldn't do that on a single-player world, but anyways, trust me, I'm in a single-player world, and today, with no more delay, we are going to tour Sugartown. What is seen before us, if you saw the, I believe it was the last tour, we toured the skeleton base, which is all of this, what I'm standing in now, and so we're about to tour the town. So for reference, on my map, you see that white arrow. I am going to try and do this around the world, just so you guys know what I'm talking about and where it's all at. But this is where we are today, and we're going to tour everything you see here. But anyways, tour time. Now that we have hit morning, I will turn my HUD off, and here we go. So, coming out of the skeleton base, we have a little trail down the mountain here, you see. And then this path goes over to something that we call the Snow Donut. That will be in another tour. So if you aren't subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can see that. That's pretty awesome. You can see it in the haze. But that's not part of the town. Coming down this staircase, we have a little path, and then winding in over here is a giant pumpkin that I made. I never finished this thing, unfortunately. I wanted to do a swamp area, but it's a giant pumpkin. It's pretty awesome. And then, you know, sprinkle around just a bunch of random chests. I'm probably not going to show you in those because they're just random building supplies, nothing fancy. But carrying out into this unfinished road, we're going to hit this tall building first. This is going to be the first thing on our tour. This is what we called, what did we call it? We called it right here, 2-star hotels, because it's not that fancy of a looking of a building. And I am in vanilla textures, by the way. I built this in Faithful. But yeah, just a little hotel here. A few of my friends and I worked on this. I believe this build was Jay Plays and I, but I can't remember every single build, so I'm not going to say who all built it. But yep, just a little hotel. But then, boom, the floors aren't finished. We never finished this build. We couldn't really find the inspiration for it. It just kind of is very repetitive and boring, and I don't think there's even a way to get onto the roof anymore. Nope, there is not. So here's a view of the town, though. Kind of a nice view. I would probably die if I fell out of there. Whoa. And splat. Let's see how much I got left. Oh, I did not really lose a lot. But anyways, going back down here, right outside of the hotel, as we go to the left here, back the way we came, we have 2 giant farms, melon and pumpkin. So if you go over here, we have pumpkin, harvest 2 stacks. So there's 2 stacks planted there, and there's 2 stacks of melons planted here. We used to harvest them a lot, but then we kind of stopped. No really reason why, we just left this area. But this, if you saw the skeleton base tour, this is where we started. This is the secret entrance all the way down there. And yep, it's the secret entrance tucked away right there. Then you can hear all those cows. Wow, those are noisy. But anyways, coming back down this way, we will go left down here. You can see the cows. There's these little statues too standing around. But this building right here is kind of a environmental protection building. You see, it's just a little cut-through building. I really liked what I did here with the small, packed-in, you know, like, detailed design. I have always wanted to build something like this again. I just can't seem to replicate it. But anyways, going into here, welcome to the nature reserve. So, Sugartown is the name of this town. If I didn't state, my buddy Jay Plays came up with it. I swear I just heard a mob fall. Anyways, though, Jay Plays named the town, and this part of the town was very scenic over here that I'm looking at, so we deemed it the nature reserve, said we wouldn't build over here. Other than that giant melon, I like these giant things. It's just a giant melon out of melons in a circle. But This is a little map. It was never updated though, as you guys will see once we get around the town. So leaving the nature reserve entrance, we were growing some vines there as you can see, but coming back down this way, down here, this is actually the oldest part of the town. We started with this little landing building, and down here is a little sauna, hot spring thing, room of heat, which is, boom, just a natural little lava pool. We made some, currents in it, and it's kind of like a hot spring room. Nothing that detailed to it, it's just there. But yeah, like I said, this is our little landing dock. We land there. Hey, look, there's a J right there, if you look under the water, and then a W, haha, J plays and wattles. And then, a bed, just a landing building. But then right over here is a little artsy fountain thing that I built. And then, a food farm. I kind of stopped harvesting it though, and ooh, I should eat. So carrying back this way out of the fountain, this was a little swampy area, and then we were creating backstory, as I like to do. And it says, this place was once a forest. This area has been preserved. So this area is what it would have naturally been, minus the ladder. But yeah, it's just kind of decorative. But then right over here, we're actually going to go out of the town a little bit. Not really, but this area was never finished. That tunnel is not done, clearly. Water doggo, 420 blaze it. But then hopping over here, this start to a structure is the train line. So this connects to the snow donut, as you will see in a later tour. It just wraps all the way there. There's no stops or anything. It's pretty far. And then right here, a switching lever, or wait. Yeah, if you look in the top right of corner, when I hit that, boom, the track is switching so you can choose the direction. Just a little chest with extra stuff. But it's just a little train station. This goes to Lavender Town, which is a town that was already built. That is another tour already up. It's like the Oriental Town video thing. But yeah, that's where that line goes. And I guess while I'm here, as you can see right across the water there is a villager village. That naturally spawned there, and then we incorporated it into our town. So we have a water tunnel, as you can see where that squid is. I will go right over to it right now. So the tunnel is right here, and it simply just goes right over to the village. I'm not going to go over there, but it's just a tunnel that connects to it. We kind of included that little villager village in this village. So, anywho, this giant tree was built around Christmas time. It is kind of to signify the city, and here it is, oh, so fancy. So that's what that is. It's just kind of chilling there, and originally we had a map wall here, and then we had some signs that are kind of goofy. Down in here is a train station that never came to be. This was going to be a subway just around the island, but we will take this tunnel right over to here. This is something that I built, and I am really, really proud of this. The Bluefin Cafe. Delish. So we were going to possibly sell fish in here. Never even really stocked it. But yeah, it's a little cafe with a view of the ocean. It's really nice, in my opinion. I had to terraform a lot of the ocean to make this happen, but I am very proud of that. This comes right back out to this dock. Nothing behind this door, but this dock kind of wraps around the town, gives a view of the city, and this is actually a little fishing dock. I was fishing at it. I forgot about that book. Wow. And a map. But this tour is all kinds of back and forth. But coming back up here, a horse stable, nothing fancy. Hey, whose horse is that? Hey, Yog, that's where your horse went. I no clue how it got there. There is a little nature area right there, and then a sugarcane farm that we will wrap around to probably near the end of the tour. So coming back this way is a little watchtower. This was set up here kind of to look over the town. It gives a pretty good view of the town. So see, we have a raised up view where we can kind of look around. And then if we go all the way up, we have a much better view of the town. This is a really nice view that I actually haven't seen in a while. Very nice view up here, just of the whole surrounding area. This build was never finished. We obviously weren't going to leave it as grass, and that bottom door that there was nothing behind was going to be the basement to this watchtower. So, kind of continuing down this road, we have a log, a giant log. Keep out, staff only. So what this is our kind of storage building, so we can store stuff while working on the town without having to go all the way underground to the base that is right below this. The skeleton base is right below this. So that's kind of our base of operations for the town. Not too much to it, but then right in front of it is a little marketplace. We were gonna sell, you know, like arrows, stone, you know, whatever else in this little, just small marketplace, roughed up little area. This was never even finished. Matter of fact, a wolf actually killed our bright green sheep, and that's why it wasn't ever finished. But coming back down here, we're back at the dock again, and this is another one of those statues. Never finished, never put anything in the hand, but right here is the map. This is a, I think, completely updated map of the whole town. So we started way up there in that snow mountain at the skeleton base, came down through this road, saw all of this, and now we sit where that little green point is, looking out into the ocean. But we're going to carry on and actually go into the ocean for this next part of the tour. Right over here is something my buddy built. This was J-Play's entire design. I believe he made this design up, but look at this. This is an awesome looking whale. I just love this whale. It's hardened clay, wool, coal, and it's really simple to build, and it just looks amazing. So real. Little secret room in there, but yeah, just an amazing little detail touch. Really, really love that whale. Bouncing on back up here, boom, we got a lighthouse. It was never finished, like lots of the builds, but it was gonna be, you know, your normal standard lighthouse. Pretty awesome. Not sure what's going on here with the sand being missing, but yeah, pretty cool, right? But anyways, as I'm on top of this roof, going back to the center plaza, right here, another horse stable, because you can never have enough horse stables. If you're designing a town and you use horses, I would recommend to throw these things in, make them all different looking, but it really fills up your town, but you need parking. You need parking in your town. Down here, right in front of the horse stable, is an enchantment building. This building is another one of my favorite buildings. Right in here, just, you know, standard enchantment, e-chest, and, you know, more random junk. But then over here was the Festival Plaza. So when I built this, I was really into Pokemon. It's very ugly looking in vanilla textures, but trust me, in Faithful, it looks a little bit better. But it's right next to the market, and it's literally like just a little plaza, like, hey, maybe somebody's having, you know, a party here, and it's a food bar or whatever. So continuing back into this lower area, a simple zombie, or not a zombie farm, but a cactus farm with a zombie in it named Frank. It's pretty productive. It's not that efficient, but it's productive. And then right across the way, this thing is a tree farm. So giant trees, you grow them, you cut them. It's best for spruce or dark oak or jungle, but mainly spruce and jungle. You cut the trees down, saplings fall into this water stream, and then right down here is a little collection chest. I believe I collected it since last time I used it. Yeah, I did. But yeah, you know, just a little tree farm, so we don't have to worry about collecting saplings. You can chop it down, and most of the saplings fall into the water. Not all, but most, which is all we need. But wrapping back around here, we have some little room set up. So nothing in this one. I was going to put a farm there, but down here we have nether wart. So this design was actually kind of messed up by that tree farm, as you can see the green clay from the walls there. But yeah, a giant nether wart farm. It's pretty awesome. It's kind of a pain to harvest though. But then right over here, a little automatic farm. So, you know, your standard automatic farm. All that happens when I pull that lever is these bottom sandstone blocks retract, and then water, you know, flick the lever, it goes away. Carrots, really nice design though. I really love this design too. And then right over here, a sheep farm, because like I said, wolves were killing our sheep, so we put them underground. So in here is a messed up sheep on drugs, and then a bunch of sheep, some sheep back there for backup in case these got slaughtered somehow, even more sheep, and then up here is wheat. So this top part was never finished. Well, the whole build really, the ceiling wasn't going to be left like that, but you know, it's a little sheep farm, pretty safe from wolves and everything. But it took us right up by the other side of the log here. So on the other side of this log, we have a little smelting area, little lava pit, and then furnaces. Look, we were making glass and gold. But yep, just a little furnace harvesting pit, you know. Now, this room is just an AFK fish farm. Hi there, sup. If you need me, and if you're here and you need me, DM me on Twitter, because, you know, I would just AFK this thing, and maybe someone would log on and need me. So I put those signs there. Just an AFK fish farm, nothing fancy. But then down here, ooh, I will show you what this is. So as we're going down here, you may be able to hear the slimes flapping away, and this is a massive slime farm that I created that is automatic. So that's a slime spawning chunk in there. There's golems and a bunch of slime balls. So basically what's happening is there's slimes bouncing around on these cleared out chunks, and then there's golems in the wall over there. If you look between the fence, that the slimes try and attack, and then they fall all the way into this lava stream and then try and attack this golem, kill themselves on the cactus. A bunch of slime balls. And then up here is just simply the access for all of them and a little AFK spot. And then, you know, just decorations. Nothing that fancy, but it actually is relatively fancy. It took a long time to dig out. Thankfully, my friends Jay Plays and Arrow helped me dig this thing. Oh my gosh. It was a lot of digging. A lot of digging. And it should be noted also that that thing is active pretty much the whole time we're wandering around Sugartown here. It is very long to build, but it's definitely worth it because we will never run out of slime balls, which is nice. But looping back this way is the center. This is a lot of unfinished stuff. So we got a little fountain here, and then looping back this way, I'll show you real quick the sugarcane farm. I love this design. This was the first building here. Then we did the landing building. So I was wrong when I said landing was first. This was the first build. And, you know, it's a circle design. It's really nice. And just plant a bunch of sugarcane, harvest it when you need it. You know, pretty nice design. No spawns up here. A lot of the town doesn't get spawns, but some of it does. Like, I would probably get a spawn right in here. But anyways, this was supposed to be the main road, the main line of the town. So we got the melon farm there. Then this is a little horse ranch, another one of my really liked builds. This town has a lot of my favorite builds in here. And it is, you know, this is the horse rancher, man's house, whatever you call them. There's a bedroom, you know, just there. Oh yeah, and in here we kept our saddles. And then out here is a bunch of our horses that we had took from this little area and put them in here. There's skelly horses, there's donkeys and stuff. Hey, a white horse. I like the white horses. And yeah, the horses don't despawn in here. They just get to live peacefully until we need them. Hey, get back in there. Massive wheat field. Oh my god, this took forever to plant, to harvest and plant, and I don't think we ever finished it, but massive wheat field. And then a temple. This is going to be a temple with our nether portal down here, which we got that far. Got the nether portal, never finished the building up above. It's like a church type thing. And then if we wrap around this way, another unfinished hallway, but it leads us right out to the graveyard. And so Jay Plays did this whole graveyard. I think I built one gravestone, that's it. And we did kind of a reference to all of the older Wave members. You guys aren't actually dead, I'm sorry. We just wanted to reference you guys because you guys were a very key part of the server. Then just a bunch of random gravestones that he came up with, so it's pretty awesome. And then this location is another location in our world, and you will see that in a later tour again. So that is Sugartown. I believe I hit it all, but leaving the town this way, a little bridge, that's a bridge that loops back over to Sugartown near the tree farm, so I'm not really going to go over there, but this way is a zombie spawner. Ooh, this thing, okay, so the spawner is actually not the Empire State Building looking thingy. The actual spawner is down in here, so it's not very efficient, but it's kind of cool. It's, again, I don't think I ever finished this. I planned on putting cobble in there, but the zombies spawn, they go back that way, they lift up along that track on the side and fall right there for me to kill them. It's, again, not efficient in terms of swords, but if you have a mending sword like I have, then not a problem really, you know, you just kill the zombies and boom, go on with your day. That is a tour done right, I think. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tour, and hey, let me know down below right now, what is your favorite build that I just showed off in this town? What did you really love? Did you love my AFK fish farm? Because that is not even my design and it's just a small building. But if you love that, let me know. Did you like the sugarcane farm? What did you like? This is Sugartown, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a bit of a longer tour, I know, but it's a pretty awesome town, so I hope you can take maybe some inspiration from this this tour here. If you end up building one of these designs in your world, send me a screenshot on Twitter at wattles_YouTube. Show off what you built. It's pretty awesome if you use my designs. I really encourage you to. And that is Sugartown. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tour, and make sure you hit subscribe to see more wave tours, or check out my Let's Play series after this. It's pretty awesome. It just got started, so you're not that far behind at all. And just check out my other videos and go have a good day. And hey, I have another channel, and okay, enough plugs. Enough. Thank you for watching, you guys. Go have a good day. Bye-bye.